when the pandemic first started. I was actually living in Chicago. I was working a job full time, and essentially, like, once the pandemic started, they wanted me to keep coming into the office, and I was like, I don't really feel comfortable doing that. At this point, it was sort of like in March of like last year, and they were like, okay, well, we're going to have to like let you go then. So they sort of like laid me off, which I felt was almost like directly related to me not wanting to come in based on, my chronic illness. I had fully explained that to them. I brought it to my supervisor several times. I didn't feel comfortable. So honestly, to me from the beginning, it was very clear that the priority was not on people who were chronically ill or disabled.
It's been really troubling. The number of people whose attitude seems to be either I can just die because I'm inconvenient, or they should just be able to go on living their lives and I can stay at home and I don't matter.
So I have distinct memories, maybe like March 11th, where we hadn't shut down school yet. That came probably on like March 15th. But people were making jokes about it, and I coincidentally had pneumonia at that time. Not a good time to have pneumonia. It wasn't COVID related because none of my family caught it or anything, but I definitely had a respiratory infection, and I would cough and people would be like, haha, Rona. And I was like, that's not funny. And they were like, it's fine. Only, sick people and old people are going to die. And I was like, that's literally me. I'm the sick person you're cracking jokes about.
It's genuinely very hurting, but I think I'm very, like I said, used to kind of numbing that because we don't get to really meet our needs without being told that we're selfish or making too much of a stink,
Every time COVID gets bad again, whenever people disregard all the COVID restrictions, stuff gets canceled, stuff goes to online. So I've had several appointments with specialists that I waited months for that were just canceled because we went back a phase. Or I had tests that I needed run that I couldn't get run because we weren't allowed to have in-person doctor's appointments. And it's people always come at you with that, oh, if you're high risk, just stay home. But it's you really can't because you need treatment and stuff.
I feel like this is the closest time a lot of people have really interacted with disability as a concept. That and illness as a concept, that this is the first time people have it has come into their homes in a way that they cannot prevent.
I just can't comprehend. If I knew me going to Applebee's could potentially cause someone to die, why would I do that? It doesn't make sense to me. I try and pathologize it, but I really start to wonder, and it throws me into a deep depression because I start to feel crazy because it's am I the only one who thinks about this? Am I the only one who cares?
Pretty much everywhere, not just Massachusetts, not even just the US. Disabled people have not been considered a priority at all.
They are willingly offering us within this neoliberal capitalist society as a sacrifice for them to do this action. And if they could visualize that, if they were having to select the little check marks of, oh, this is the life that I'm going to sacrifice to allow me to go out to eat right now, would they make the same choices?
This can be you at any point in your life. But I don't want you to wait until then to listen to us, to wait until it's you in the wheelchair. Listen to us now. We're here now. We have voices now. Don't wait until thousands more of us have died.
It really isn't about you, and herd immunity isn't about you either. It's about protecting those who are the most vulnerable, because people with illnesses are worthy of existing, living, being able to be happy.
My angry disabled persona is very much, it's only a matter of time before you fuckwits are one of us. Because, 1 in 4 Americans are going to have a disability. That's 25% of the population. We're the largest minority group. We intersect every possible identity of marginalization. It's only a matter of time. You're either going to get old and sick, or you're going to get injured doing something stupid, or even injured just sitting at a desk all day working a desk job. Like, something's going to hinder your health and you will find yourself disabled, and the world is not going to care. And I love you saying that because A, it's all 100% true, and B, it always scares them because it forces them to confront, oh my God, I'm more scared to be alive with a disability than be dead.